and welcome to Modalities Movement Therapy. It's week 22 and today we're going to look at imploding or exploding. So with the use of a foam roller, one of those extended resistance bands, and a hard reflex ball, we're going to look at posture. So we're going to look at, when I say imploding, we're looking at letting the knees rotate in, the arches of the feet are dropping, which is going to affect the hips, going to affect the knees, and obviously the feet are going to take strain. So what we want to learn to do is tuck everything into the tailbone. We want to fire from the glutes. We want to fire from the buttocks. This is our core. We want to strengthen this core. We want to be able to open up, rotate, lift the arches of the feet if they are dropping, engage the core muscles to help us, support us, give us a nice upright posture rather than dropping and imploding into a rounded defensive posture. We want to learn to open up. We want to get movement into the neck, because if you're in this position, you're going to restrict your movement in your neck as well. So not only what happens in the feet affecting the knees and the hips, it's also going to affect the shoulders and the neck. Everything has a ripple effect. So we're going to start in standing, and take your blue reflex ball, and I want you to roll under your foot. Let's focus on the inside of the foot. Let's focus from the big toe to the heel. So that deep core line running from the big toe into the arch of the foot, all the way up the inside of the leg. But we're also going to look at the lateral line of the body today. So we're going to look at lengthening and stretching out of that lateral line. But for now, let's just focus on the arch of the foot. Circle in one direction, and then you're going to change direction. Let's take the ball onto the lateral side of the foot, so that little toe all the way down the lateral side of the foot. So the feet are our foundation. So what's going on in the feet, we want to take up through the rest of the body along that fascial line. Let's take the ball onto the other big toe, and I want you to give that line of the foot a nice deep, slow and steady release. When you're ready, you're going to bring the ball into the arch of the foot, circle in one direction, and change direction. And then you're going to bring the ball onto the lateral side of the foot, rolling. Slow and steady. And let's release that ball. Standing at the back of your mat, bring your foam roller onto the mat, and you're going to breathe in and just stretch and lengthen out and roll down through the spine. Have a nice big yawn if you haven't already, and walk yourself down onto your hands and knees. I want you to take your hands onto the foam roller, and we're going to just apply a little bit of weight into the palms and just massage, stretching at the wrists, just rolling, putting weight into it. Another 2 and another 1. Good, stay in this position and just drop down onto your elbows and your forearms on the foam roller. Let's massage and rotate the hands around and move around the forearms. So drop into that rotated inward position onto the forearms and rotate out. We're now going to rock onto one side, and you're going to take that roller, use your other hand to guide it, and I want you just to rest. You can rest your head on your arm, or just focus on rotating that arm. So you're not only getting onto the triceps, but I also want you to roll the palm around, so you're working on the biceps. Get a nice amount of movement into that arm and releasing all the way around it. Okay, we're now going to bring the foam roller onto that shoulder blade. So bend your knees and bring your feet flat. Lift your head in your hands and support your head so your leg's not taking any strain, and focus on that shoulder blade. Roll right down to the base of the shoulder blade and back up. Keep going. And finish off with one more. Now we're going to continue on this side. You're going to lie and bring your head on, or your neck onto the foam roller, and let's nod the head forward and back. So I want you to lift that chin up and look behind you, up and over that foam roller. Think of lengthening into the neck. And I want you to just work a little bit more into that shoulder, so when we use that resistance band, your shoulders are nice and released. Let's now take the top foot in front of the bottom leg, and you're going to lift up off your side and just lengthen again into the neck. You can add a little bit more of a rotation, so looking up and over the shoulder, but mostly you're lengthening into the neck and releasing those upper traps in the top of the shoulder. 4 more, and 3, 2 to go, and the last one. Good. Let's rock onto our backs. Stay on the roller, and you're going to nod your head from side to side. Hold your head to one side, and I want you to draw a circle with your nose, just pushing the ear into the foam roller. Now change direction. Let's do the same, looking to the other side. Circle in one direction. And change direction. Come back to the center, hug your knees to your chest, rock yourself up to a seated position, and just come over to the other side. So you're going to start with your head on the foam roller, and let's nod that head up and back. So if you look at my position, my shoulders are one on top of the other, and I'm nodding that head. So I'm just resisting a little bit. So don't let that top shoulder drop back. I want you to get some more resistance on the rotation. Do another 2 and 1 more. Good. Let's take that top foot in front of the knee and lift up and bounce into that rotation, or bounce into that release, lengthening into the neck. Now you can add that rotation, look up and over that shoulder. Keep going. Coming off, we're now going to bring the shoulder blade onto the foam roller. So that shoulder blade, head is in the hands. supporting that neck and roll over the shoulder blade. Make sure you're nice and relaxed, not taking any strain in the neck. And move forward and back. So you want to get right that entire shoulder blade. And we're going to drop down back onto our side and extend your arm. And you're going to roll, rotating the hand and working along the triceps and the biceps, so you can rest your head on your arm, but get into that rotation. And coming off, we're now going to bring the foam roller underneath the legs. So you're going to lie in a supine position. And we're going to lower down in that supine position, lift the lower back, and bring the foam roller into the lower back. You're going to bring the knees straight up and over the hips. And we're going to rock the knees from side to side. So you can hold on to the foam roller and just slowly release into that lower back. As the knees go to one side, I want you to move your head. You can either move the head with the knees or get into a little bit more of a twist or spiral rotation, looking over the opposite shoulder as you move those knees from side to side. Let's hold the legs over to one side, and you're going to keep the knee, the top knee to that side. You can hold on to that knee, that'll help stabilize you. And I want you to just move that leg around. Extend it and bend it and just move it around. Four and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let's rock over to the other side. So you're going to do the same thing again. Hold on to that knee and extend that top leg, that bottom leg. Keep the top knee bent and move the bottom leg around. A nice big movement with that leg, and just keep changing the direction. You can bend it, extend it, kick it out, circle it. Just get a lot of movement, and you should feel it releasing into the glutes quite nicely there. And we're going to come back to the center, so bend the knee and come back to the center. Lengthen your legs up to the ceiling, open your legs out, and just let your feet relax, point the toes down, make a fist with your hands, and I want you just to massage along the inside of the legs. Just loosen up that fascial tissue along the inner thigh. 4 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the knees back. Rock the knees from side to side. Again. And back to the center. Release one foot. Release the other foot. Lengthen yourself out. Have a nice big yawn and stretch. Lengthening out. And just focus
focus on your breathing. I want you to relax in that position and breathe. So you're focusing more on your exhalation and we're exhaling through the nose. Let's bend the knees, bring the feet flat and lift the lower back. Release the roller. Rock yourself up. We're still going to focus on this area. And I want you to now work over the glutes and try and roll right into the lower back. So you have got a few options. You can either keep the feet flat, but just lifting the one buttock off the roller. Your second option is to cross the ankle over the knee and rotate that foot so the sole of the foot is facing you. Your other option is to bring the foot underneath and just roll. Get right into that lower back there. You want to cover that entire area. Find your option and move up and down that area. Okay, from there you're going to come down onto the mat. We're going to bring the roller into the waist. So I want you to try and keep it below the rib cage, and you're going to shear, hold on to the foam roller with both your hands so it stays where it's supposed to, and slide your waist forward and back. Do another 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good. From this position, I want you to just bring the foam roller onto the lateral part of your leg. You're going to keep that other foot flat on the mat. The other option is to bring it onto the foam roller. And just a small rocking motion forward and back. I want you to release the ITB just a little bit, not too much. We don't want to put too much weight into it. We want to keep it intact and keep moving the foam roller down. Work the foam roller right to the knee, and I want you to still focus on that knee area. If it's very sore, then don't work on the knee, work above the knee. And then bring the foam roller back, because we're going to now go over to the other side. Oops. Shift yourself up and over. You've got those 3 options. Feet side by side, knee open, 1 foot under onto the calf, and roll, but make sure you're getting into the lower back. And your third option is to come right up and over the knee, cross that ankle over the knee, rotate the sole of the foot so you're opening up more into the hip. And let's take the foam roller into the waist. So you're going to shear forward and back, sliding forward and back. Are you breathing in and out through the nose? Let's do another 4 and 3, 2 more, and the last one. Good. Still lying on that side. Let's now take the hip onto the foam roller. You can either bring the foot flat or drop the knee onto the roller, stay on your elbow and massage just small little increments just to release around that ITB. We don't want to release the ITB that's got that function of keeping that connection between the hip and the knee. Roll there, just a small, slow and steady movement. Bring the foam roller slightly down, foot up and over. And take the foam roller closer to the knee and move onto the knee if you can. Any pain there, you err on the side of caution and just work above the knee. And again, just release. This time you're going to come forward onto your hands and knees. I'm going to stop and have a quick drink of water. We're now going to release the front of the legs. And again, if you have no pain, then I want you to go over the knees. Any pain, you work above the knees and right to the hips, all the way. Keep going, nice and steady. Try not to let the feet lift, try to keep the feet down. And you're rolling with a lifted core. And coming back onto the hands and knees. Let's just take the foam roller onto the hands and drop the chest and just nodding the head from side to side. Bounce the chest down and taking a nice deep breath in. On your exhalation, round the spine and bounce your bum back to your heels. And breathe in again. Uncurl through the spine and circle the shoulders up and back. Nod the head from side to side. Let's take the hands in front of the foam roller, curl the toes under, push up into your pyramid or down dog, and just perhaps move the foam roller to one side and just bounce your chest back to your thighs. Crown of the head is pointing down towards the mat, and then just hold it there, small bounces. And walk your hands back to your feet. Hang out there, bounce from side to side. And take a nice deep breath in. And curl through the spine. Good. In standing, I want you now to focus on that we were speaking about earlier. Do you rotate inwards? Are the arches of your feet dropping? I want you now to focus on opening up and lifting. Not tucking the pelvis under, but I want you to think of bringing the weight into the lateral part of your foot, engaging here and tucking everything into your tailbone and release. So we're going to breathe in, tuck everything in, feel the weight opening up into the arch of the foot,
You're transferring the weight into the lateral part of the foot, but don't lift the toes up. Keep the toes on the mat, just rotate and release. Good, let's breathe in. And then hopefully as you breathe in and you rotate, you'll feel your chest opening up, your shoulders want to go back, and you release. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Let's do another 2. Breathing in and opening up into that rotation, and exhale. Good. Let's breathe in, opening up, and exhale. We're now going to take that resistance band, and I want you to do the same thing, but we're now going to take the resistance band under the feet. And I want you to imagine, that you've got shopping bags in your hands, and the shopping bags are heavy, so immediately you want to pull into that rounded posture. But we're now going to take ourselves into that upright posture and open up across the chest. Tuck everything into the tailbone, weight into the lateral part of the foot, and you're opening up. Let's breathe in there. And on the exhalation, let everything round. And breathe in. Open yourself up. And exhale. Let's keep going, breathing in. I want you to feel the band pulling your shoulders down, so you're lengthening there, but don't let yourself round. You want to really open up. And let's exhale. And finish off with one more nice deep breath in. And really open yourself up. Now you want to stay in that position. So we're now going to come from this position into a squat position. You're going to squat yourself down into that position. Rotate the hands, engage the back arm line, and breathe out as you come up. Let's breathe in and exhale. Nice and slowly into the lift. Breathing in. Remember to keep the weight into the lateral part of the feet so you're not imploding and bringing the knees together. You want to push out when you come into that squat position. So push the knees out. And in, exhale and lift. Take a breath in. And exhale, firing your glutes into the lift. Breathing in. And exhale. Let's keep going. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Let's do 4 more. Breathing in. And exhale. And 3 to go. Where are you looking? Make sure you're looking ahead, keeping yourself in that nice upright posture. Breathe in and exhale. You're going to finish off with 2 more. And exhale. And for the last one. And exhale. You're now going to release one side of the band and bring that band under your foot. Make sure it's under the entire ball of the foot. And we're now going to balance on one foot. Taking the band, wrap it around the hand if you need to shorten the resistance. And we're going to squat down on that leg and you're going to extend the band up. And balance on that leg, on that foot. I want you to rotate your hand so the thumb is pointing up. And we're working along the front arm line or the biceps and along that front arm line. But make sure you're squatting into that position. If you need a wall, or you can even use the foam roller, you can, but if you can, you're still focusing on engaging those core muscles. That foot is nice and spread apart. You don't want to be rotating in. You want to spread the weight out on the foot now. And feel those glutes working. Breathing in and out. Again, another 4. And exhale. And 3. And exhale. 2 to go. And exhale. For the last 1. And exhale. Good. Just putting the foam roller to the side. You're now going to bring the band, so loosen the resistance, into both hands. And again, we're challenging that balance. So you want to lift up and we're lengthening into our lateral side. So we're going to breathe in, balancing on that leg, and exhale. If you need to bring your big toe on the mat, you can do so. Try and make that movement with the arms a little bit bigger. Still functioning into that lift, breathing in and exhale. Keep going and exhale. And challenge your balance. Another 3 and exhale. Breathe in to that lateral side you're stretching and exhale. Last 2 and exhale. And 1 and exhale. We're now going to step that foot up and over into a lunge and then exhale into your lift. Good. Breathing in. So again, think of breathing into that lateral side and exhale. Here we go for 3 and exhale. And 4 and exhale. Nice and slow for 5 and exhale. 3 more and exhale. And 2 and exhale. For 1. Now you're going to keep that foot down and just the upper body, but you still will work the legs. Just keep that foot on the mat. Here we go for 3. Breathing in and exhaling. And breathing in and exhaling. 4 to go. And exhaling. And 3 and exhale. Another 2 and exhaling. For the last 1 and exhale. You're now going to keep that band where it is. Just rotate that foot so that you are bringing the entire foot onto the band. And you're going to bring your other foot in front. And we're going to take the hands, walk them down the band at the back, bending well into your knees, arching into your back, breathing in here. On the exhalation, tuck the tailbone. Bring your chin to your chest, round your spine. Let's breathe in, open up to arch, and keep going. Exhale to tuck. Breathing in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Another 4 and exhale. And 3 and exhale. Keep going and exhale. For the last 1, hold it in that tuck position. Let your foot float off the mat and bounce for 2, 3, 4, keep balancing, 5, and 6, 7, and the last one, 8. Good, and release. Give the shoulders a bit of a roll. Let's move on to the other side. Just have a quick drink of water. Bring the band under the other foot. Make sure the entire foot, or at least the ball of the foot, is on the band so it doesn't snap out. Use the foam roller if you need to. Bring it up to help you with your balance. If you don't need it, put it to the side. Wrap your hand around the band. Balancing, staying nice and lifted. We're going to extend that arm, and I want the thumb to lead the way. And breathe out as you go down, breathe in as you come up. Breathe in as you go down, breathe out as you come up. Let's go into that squat, breathing in and exhale. You want to be challenging yourself a little bit in your balance. So try stand on your mat, but if you need to go onto a harder surface, you can also do that. Let's keep going for 3. And exhale. And 4. And exhale. For 5. And exhale. And 6. And exhale. 7. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. Good. From there, you're going to take, so you might want to lengthen the band a little bit if it isn't already. You're going to take the band up and next to the lateral side of the body. Take your hands and extend and really challenge that resistance in the band. So you're balancing on the big toe if you need it. Breathing in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Here we go for 3. And exhale. For 4, balance. And exhale. For 5. And exhale. And 6. And exhale. For 7. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. Keep going. Now we're stepping into that lunge and breathing out. Coming up. Breathing in. And exhale. And exhale. For 4. And exhale. For 5. And exhale. And 6. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. The last one. Keep that foot down and breathe out. For 2. And exhale. For 3. And exhale. For 4. And exhale. For 5. And exhale. 3 more. And exhale. Another 2. And exhale. The last one. And exhale. Good. Releasing the band. We're going to rotate. Make sure the whole foot is on the band. Bending the knees, walking the hands back down the band, opening yourself up, breathing in, and on the exhalation, tack. And breathing in. And exhale and tack. Here we go for 3. And exhale and tuck. For 4. And exhale. 3 to go. And let's just add another 1, breathing in and exhale. And your last one. And hold it in that tuck position. Balancing on that back foot, lifting the heel on the front, and we're going to stay in that tuck position, challenging your balance. Let your breathing happen naturally, normally. Pulse for 2. Keep going. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And release the band. And still standing. I want you now, you can actually keep the extended band, and you're going to breathe in and circle the arms up and back. Exhale and bring the arms in front. Take a nice deep breath in, up and back, and exhaling. Here we go for 3. Are you imploding, or are you opening up and putting that weight into the lateral part of the foot, engaging those core muscles, staying nice and lifted, focusing on your posture. Let's do another 4 and exhale. If you've got any shoulder issues and that's as far as you can take it, that's great. You go and increase that movement as you get more mobility in the shoulders. Let's go for 2 more, breathing in and exhale. And that last one, and exhale. You're now going to fold that band in half, and I want you to take, you can either take the thumb or just hold on to the end of the band. I like to loop my thumb in there and take each end of the band in the other hand. So I've got my hand on my sternum. We're going to keep standing with the feet apart, opening up, tucking everything in, and you're going to breathe in and pull that arm back and breathe out and release. Take a deep breath in, pull back and exhale. Here we go for 3 and exhale. Here we go for 4 and exhale. Keep that wrist nice and extended. 4 to go. And exhale. And 3. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So what I'd like you to do as you bring the arm back, so you're holding on to that band, the thumb or the fingers, look over the opposite shoulder. So we're getting a bit of rotation into the neck, breathing in and exhale. Shorten the resistance if you need to, challenge yourself, breathing in and exhale. Here we go for 3 and exhale. Here we go for 4 and exhale. Here we go and exhale. We're going to do 3 more, breathing in and exhale. And 2 more and exhale for the last one and exhale. Take the shoulders and give them a big circle up and back. Swing the arms around the body. And taking the band, I'm going to take mine and fold it in half again. I want you to balance your head in the band. And I want you to create almost like a hammock or a sling for your head. And I want you to lean into that sling. And now, pushing into the band, you're going to nod the head from side to side. So I just want you to feel a nice release into the neck. Apply that pressure into the band. And you're still resisting with the arms. Let's do another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Release the band. Roll down through the spine. Just hang out there. And we're going to come into a seated position on the mat. Have a quick drink of water. We're now going to bring the foam roller between the legs. So you're going to lie on your back, relaxing your arms at your sides. Focusing on the deep core line, we're just going to stay in this position. Support your head with your hands if you need to. Your feet are together. Your knees are squeezing that foam roller. And for 1 minute, you're going to contain that. You're going to squeeze that foam roller. And all you're going to do is focus on your breathing. And exhaling for 6 counts. Keep squeezing that foam roller. Take a nice deep breath in. That's 4 counts in. Now exhale for 6. Keep going. Take a nice deep breath in. And slowly exhaling for 6. Keep squeezing that foam roller. Breathing in again. And exhaling for 6. Four to go. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. 3 more. Breathing in. And exhale. 2 more. Nice deep breath in. Are you squeezing that foam roller? Exhale. For the last one, a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Take that foam roller, lengthen the legs out, and shake the legs. We're going to finish off with the foam roller in the lower back. So like we did earlier, lift the tailbone and bring that roller into the lower back. This time you're going to extend one leg, extend the other leg, and stretch the front line of the body. If you're not comfortable in this position, you must come off the foam roller and just lengthen yourself out. But again, we're going to just focus on the breathing to just relax us. In for 4 counts and exhaling. Feel the rib cage dropping. Keep exhaling for 6 counts. And I want you to do that another 3 times. Breathe in. Open yourself up and exhale. Keep exhaling. Deflate those lungs. You've got 2 to go. Nice deep breath in. And exhale for 6. Finish off with 1 more.
Deep breath in. And exhale. Now rocking your feet forward and back. Point and flex the feet. And just massaging a little bit into that lower back. And you're going to bend the knees again. Keep the roller where it is. Just tuck under, and I want you to shear over that lower back. So just slide the lower back from side to side and wiggle in those hips. Release the foam roller from under the lower back. And again, you're stretching and lengthening out. Hug the knees to the chest and just bounce them into the chest. Nod your head from side to side. Open up your arms in line with the shoulders and just rock your knees from side to side. Go onto your right side, stay on your right side, wrap yourself into a fetal position and rock around onto your hands and knees. And in this position, you're just going to breathe in and out. On your exhalation, I want you to tuck the tailbone round, slide your fingers to your knees and bounce in this rounded position. And stay in this rounded position, just bouncing yourself in there. And let's take the hands back onto the mat, breathing in. And again, you're rounding the spine, tucking and rounding and bouncing the bum back to the heels. Take a nice deep breath in. You're going to do 2 more. Opening up and exhaling and bouncing. Finish off with 1 more. And exhale. Your next inhalation is going to bring you up. And you circle the shoulders up and back. And again, nod the head from side to side. Swing the arms around the body. Come up to standing. And I want you to check your posture. Are you standing in that upright position? Are you slouching? Bring the weight into the lateral part of the feet. Tuck your tailbone in. Open yourself up. Breath in and exhale. When you exhale, let the rib cage drop, but don't let the shoulders follow. We want to keep that nice and open and shake everything out. Swing the arms around the body. And well done. Thank you for joining me.